Hello everyone, this is Jen with Dreams Etc. And I just had a few things real quick that I wanted to show all of you. One is this beautiful album that my mom made, and she made it with the oh, I can't remember the collection, and the sad thing is I did it. It was the sewing one, sewing themed one that I just did. I think it's Garment Rose. That's what it is. And anyway, I'll go through this book that she did, and then I have this newer collection which I'm releasing tonight, and it is the Victoria Ann collection. This is a little different than what I normally do as far as my style, but I love that PBS BBC series, The Paradise, and I love Downton Abbey too. But anyway, in watching The Paradise, it inspired me to create these papers. And so I just thought I would show you all what is in that collection. And again, it's called Victoria Ann. I will have the link for these digital downloads posted below. And with these papers, you can use these to create the album that I'm going to show you. This album here is a file folder album, and so I sized these to work to create that style of album. But you can resize these. I have a video on how to resize in Microsoft Word and Paint, and I hope to redo that video one day because I had to hold the camera and it was really shaky. And one of these days I will be able to have all this like really sophisticated technology and equipment to make these like amazing videos, but for now this is what you get. So anyway, there's a preview of the Victoria Ann collection, brand new, launching it tonight. And I will have envelopes and tags and ephemera available with this collection that will be ready the following week. So we're looking at the beginning of probably around the first week of November. Okay, so this is the file folder album that my mom did, and again it's made with the Garment Rose collection. I had many requests to do a sewing themed collection, so I finally got one. I actually finished this last month, so this is a newer collection as well. And as you can see, my mom loves to mix some of my older collections in with some of the other collections. They all are pretty vintage looking, so they all coordinate pretty good with one another. These are just some extra things that she threw in for journaling on, tags and journal cards. Little button journal card there. And I'm going to actually switch to the other side here. I always have to reach around the tripod of my camera, and it's kind of hard to do. But this file folder album that she made, it's nice because it's got these nice big pockets here. So it holds these beautiful large cards that you can could put patterns here, or big pictures of if you like to sew or crochet or knit, whatever it might be. You could put a nice picture or a few pictures of things that you made, possibly with your loved ones wearing them. And then there's another pocket that is on the side here, and it holds another nice large card. Again, where you can write down little ideas, put your sketches. If you like to do any sort of fashion or create design, you could put sketches there. Or you could just, I don't know, use it for whatever. Everybody, they always say, these books are so pretty, but what do you do with them? Those are my friends. My friends, it's kind of funny because none of them really like to do any sort of paper crafting or even hobbies for that matter. Which I love it. Thank God my mom loves to do it, or I'd be doing it all by myself. Kind of gets a little lonely when you have to make all this stuff by yourself all the time. So it's nice having Mom around to make this stuff. Here's another like little cabinet card. This actually is from a different collection, and I will put the link for these as well, because right now I can't think of what they're called. Sweet Adornments, I think. And some more little button cards. This did not come in the collection. This is just one of my mom's stock images, but this one did. This is a nice, cute little tag. And then each one of these pages she did a little differently. So like on this page, there's a little pocket here. And then there's another pocket on the side here. I hope all this, I say this in every video I think, but I really do hope this is all getting in the camera, because I'm doing this from the opposite side so I don't have to reach around the tripod. Actually I might switch around just to make sure this is still all getting in the video properly. In fact, I'm going to adjust it here. So there is this page, the tag, and then this, she just attached one of the little journal cards from the other collection. And the paper that she used on these larger tags, I'm not exactly sure. They're not from the collection, but you could mix match. Some of the tea-stained lined papers would look really cool with this, or you could just use whatever other coordinating papers you have on hand. And I hope to make one of these albums with the Victoria Ann papers if I have time, and that probably won't be done until the end of November is what I'm going to shoot for, but I can't promise anything because I have these wonderful plans and then they don't seem to get done until like maybe a year later. I'm always behind on schedule. I just wish there was more of me and more time that I could set some of these deadlines for myself, but I can't just rush through this stuff because I'm very picky about how everything looks, and want to make sure that it's good quality work. These are little pockets that come in the collection, and then they come with these little tags that go inside, so that's part of the kit as well. I'm reaching around this tripod again, so I can't Trying to do this with my left hand. There we go. Alright, and then there's this flap here to this file folder page. So like I said, she kind of did every page a little different. This album is going to be for sale at my Etsy store. Now, I know that I say that a lot, and it just, people watch the videos and then they contact me and then they already end up selling. So if you do want these albums, shoot me an email as soon as possible, because they do sell super fast. It seems like I don't even usually get them listed. They sell out before I can get them listed. So if you want this, send me an email right away. And as far as custom orders, I never make any promises. It just kind of depends on time that I have available. So it's possible I can do a custom order, but I can't really promise or guarantee that I'm able to do that. So just shoot me an email and I'll work something out with ya, one way or the other. Okay, so here's another one of those pages, kind of similar to the previous one, where it's got these side pockets here. I just love this album. My mom, she loves to do those, a lot of the book journals. Those are her favorite thing. Me, I like to do an assortment of like mixed media type work, but I do love making the book journals as well. I have a steampunk collection that I am working on right now. Hope to have that ready in the next 2-3 weeks, so we'll probably looking like right after Thanksgiving. I just finished a Santa baby letter and envelope tutorial. Those would be great for everybody sends those cards out at Christmas time, and you know, a lot of them are the same, and you get the typed letter, which is great. I'm not going to complain, because I don't even get to where I send out anything to my poor friends. Maybe a text message if I have time. So I can't really say much there. But anyway, you know, just to send friends, family, something sentimental. Those Santa baby letters and envelopes just are something special that you could do. Handwritten, and they're great for even kids. They can assemble them and stamp on them, and so that makes a great little project too. So you can check out that video if you haven't seen it already. And here she used one of her doily punches to make this pocket here. I love these big I don't know if you call them tags. They're more like pages, but they pocket, you know, pages that go in these large side pockets of the file folder. But I think you could do so much here. You could add in other pockets and stick in letters, like I said, patterns. It'd be really cute. I don't sew at all, so I don't know. These are just kind of like, I'm sure, you know, there's probably a lot more that you could do with these books if you're into sewing. I don't even think you have to be into sewing. I think they're just cute. You could, like, I would love to put some of my daughters' photos in here of them and their dresses, and I think that'd be really cute. Sometimes I find myself just kind of blabbing in these videos, so I don't know. I'm one of those that if things go silent, it starts to feel a little awkward, so I hope I don't talk your guys' ears off too much in these videos. There's another page. That, and I'm always deprived of sleep, which probably doesn't help. There's another one of those pocket pages that comes in the kit with the little matching tag or journal card. And then on this page, it's got some tags. This is all from the Sweet Adornment collection, these two. And then she's got a vellum envelope. And then here's one of the pages of the Sweet Adornments, lined paper. So you can see that in most of the albums and the books that I've shown or done videos on, it's so easy to take and mix match a lot of the digital downloads, which is nice because as you build your collection of them, you can mix and match them, and it just, you'll have a lot to work with. And last, she has this little decorative paper bag here, and inside is another one of the Sweet Adornment pages. And here is a couple more. These are more of the Sweet Adornment pages that she just printed out, and then she did the corners and distressed them and then just simply folded them. Here's the other one. Oops, upside down. And as you can see, when I'm making these designs with the colors and the contrast, we check everything out on a laser printer. We print everything in laser. Sometimes I do inkjet to get more of a muted color. With inkjets, the colors don't seem to be as vibrant, so it's one thing to keep in mind. I did have like one lady say that her images came out muddy, and it was a very distressed image, and I know with the inkjet they may not show up as vibrant and crisp, but everything, I mean, I spent a lot of time, as you can see, making sure that everything's done in super high resolution. So most of my customers have said that even on the inkjet the images print out beautifully. I get lots of questions about what we print on, and we use it's an HP, I think it's like M125NW, I believe, is the model number. And we bought our printers on Amazon. Or actually, my mom got hers on Amazon, I got mine from Staples. So I wanted to address that real quick, because I do get a lot of people asking me about you know, what we print on, and it's the 110-pound white cardstock, and the brand is Georgia Pacific. And I think that's about it in answering some questions that customers have asked. And if you have any other questions, please send me an email and I will get back to you. And so that is the sewing album. Again, I'll have the link for this where you can buy it at my Etsy store, and I'll also have the links for the Victoria Ann digital downloads, and I'll just go through those again real quick in case you missed them. And again, I will have the envelopes, tags, and journal cards, all of that available in the next week. So I'm thinking the first week of November. Hopefully sooner. Okay, so that's it for now, and I hope to get more videos up again real soon, and thank you for watching.